as a set from today.
Cool. Have they changed the brake cylinder, or does that still need to be adjusted for us?
No fucking idea. It's by the same bloke, so chances are.
Yeah. Yes, is the question or answer.
John Trott. Oh, this.
Well, you've just got out of Formula One, don't forget.
No. Let's see.
Oh, mate, it's time. Maybe it's time, buddy.
Oh, no time. Yes. Brakes.
Oh, I'm back.
Hi, back.
Thank God.
Okay.
Thank God you're back.
I knew you were all just sitting there waiting. Just
It's like, what do we do? What do we do? He's not here.
Oh no. The fuck is edit? Why
What setup are you using?
Whatever you.
Why is there two Sebring R1 full setups?
One is this.
Oh, look at that. That's big brain there. Are we using Season 2?
I'm using the latest one. Just download it.
Have you adjusted the brakes at all?
Literally, as you were saying, I'm back. That's
Okay. What are the brake settings? I want to make sure I'm using the right ones.
I just went one click.
From what was in the save setup. Can we please save the right brake settings so that we...
Yep. Well, while you're there, just
Don't.
save this one last.
Oh, lovely golden glow. So I missed all the information about the setup. The most recent one, I guess.
I just saved it with V2 last, because that's what Maury told me to do.
Typical office.
You saved it as V2.
I was gonna do V2 last final, but I thought
Yeah,
that
that was
V2.
the one. That's the one. Ireland would probably be too big for you to even see. What's this fucking car have I got?
Wait, JB. Just gotta put my gloves on.
Roger. Gloves, fuck you. Fucking hardcore, mate. Do ya?
It protects the wheel from my greasy hands.
Fortunately for
Right.
my wheel, it doesn't have a problem with that. It's my headrest that is a problem. I mean, my headset with my sweaty head.
Just cut the head off and you'll be fine. No more sweat.
Yeah.
Bit more blood though.
Yeah, I don't know that's going to help.
Oh, my frame rate's
I
not
think
good
it's
here.
improved
Holy
with
shit.
Frost.
You got my HDR on. God, looks glorious.
Yeah.
Oh, they updated this track graphically, didn't they? In the
They
update?
did, yes. There is an update. Yeah, right. Looks fucking...
Oh yeah.
It's hard to tell, but the
Yeah, with the sun in her eyes.
sun, it looks awesome with the sun in the eyes.
I was just wondering, like, why is the fucking
You're right, man.
like
Go.
the frame rate's shit? And I was like, and then I don't know, the
Yeah.
grass looks a little updated or something. So
Let's take
The grass
a
is
perfectly
definitely more-
well-functioning track and make it into a performance nightmare. Does that mean I'm going to
Just
redo all
to
the
have-
cameras again?
Yeah, probably. And just
I don't know.
so that the grass can look more realistic, which doesn't help the racing at all.
Oh, there's,
Yeah, but, I mean-
there's a banner across the road back there. I haven't seen that banner before.
Texture is different.
It's hard to see the
Like,
road
I-
texture at this angle, but just see the bugginess of the road texture. Oh,
road
some
texture's
sand!
been
There's some sand over there!
Oh, fuck. I mean, I understand the like you say, like the grass doesn't affect the racing, Dennis, but like we could also be driving around on a track that has no external graphics at all, like in a black void, and like that would be shit. Like there's an element of like we do want
That is
it to
literally
look like the
NASCAR
track.
Racing 2003.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
apologies
how it
about that.
started.
Yeah, but you don't have to have like realistic grass to make it look good, right?
Oh, what? Someone just drove straight into me.
No,
Yes.
not at the cost of that much performance.
Yeah.
Wow.
They could do
Like,
it optimized and lovely, love it. But it's like they forgot that no, nobody can buy shit for their PCs anymore. This is my computer now forever. When the power
Yeah.
supply or graphics card goes, that's it. I'm done. I'm out.
Can someone share the setup with me, please?
Do you have Krusty Demon?
No.
What? What do you mean no?
I don't know. I don't see it. I don't have a Garage 61 Krusty Demon folder there.
Oh, I'll save it for you.
It-
You're lucky I was in the pit lane.
Alright. Try that again, sure.
It's in the Speedy Snails folder.
Oh no, that's IP. That's my IP. That's Team IP.
Alright, Pete.
I downloaded from a third-party provider,
Yeah, exactly.
but I paid for that third party.
Sure.
I do. It's one of the few.
Yeah, I know.
I have.
I do.
Oh, fuck.
believe you.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just going back
Grass
to
or-
join Dennis.
Yeah. I'll just wait for
no.
you two up here.
I wasn't even on full throttle, but it just spun up the rears and
Hmm.
very low grip on cold tires, Dennis.
Ah, yes. I see.
I might be waiting a bit longer up here.
I made it through this time. I'm definitely going to have to change my graphics settings because this is fucked. Hey, that mission banner's new.
I mean, everyone's pinning their hopes on the new graphics engine, or just engine in general. I'm hoping it's not a case of it's a wonderful engine, but you need a crazy supercomputer to run it, and we'll all be turning
Well,
the graphics down and shit. I know
in
that's
theory-
optimized, but
Yeah. In theory, they're moving to the new APIs, which allow them to take better use of CPU, which is the real bottleneck they have at the moment.
yes.
But they could also then, I think, what you're worried about is
Add more
basically,
shit
oh,
on,
cool,
but-
yeah, we have this better performance now. Let's crank everything up, and basically you just end up with like same everything looks better, but still like performs like shit, sort of thing.
Yeah. So the first thing that they're going to do is in the next patch, I think, is that they're going to separate the sound, which I'm looking forward to from the CPU.
What were they separating out? Sorry.
The sound.
Oh, sound. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there was meant to be something this thing, but they're optimizing it further.
Yeah, for the reverb. Oh, so
Yeah.
when we go through the non-existent tunnels, it'll sound fantastic.
Well, some of the street circuits might get a bit of reverb when it's walls everywhere.
Yeah, true. True.
Well, like this track, you would expect a lot of it.
I think Adelaide and the American. What are those? Charlotte? Not Charlotte.
Bathurst would be pretty
No.
decent in the mountain.
Front?
Bathurst.
Oh yeah, because it's hot.
Like, there's plenty of tracks where you run up against a wall, and as long as you're just next to a wall, you get a lot of that reverb.
Yeah, but it would be great if we had Monaco, right? Then everyone would just be flapping through the tunnel.
Monaco would be sick.
It would be. Everyone would want it, but no one would race it.
No one would race
Yeah,
it. no,
exactly.
I mean,
Everyone would drive
I'm
it for
happy
the
to pay for it
13.
and have it as well, but the racing would suck dick.
I mean, I think the racing sucks dick in Formula One cars,
big
but there'd be
cars,
pully of other cars on the service that would actually probably do pretty well.
iRacing
Oh, funny cars around
schedules
there
up
would be
IMSA
great.
there.
Multi-class in
You know,
Monaco.
you know they would. They ran fucking IMSA at Adelaide, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did.
But to be fair, they actually, in real life, ran an endurance in the 80s at Adelaide as well.
Whoa, fucking hell.
Not at the
Speaking of
street circuit,
historic-
though. They would have been at the circuit, the permanent circuit.
The RA500's been moved to Laguna Seca.
In iRacing?
Goodness sake.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, it's because they're doing a historic thing there this year with the IMSA or something. So they want to honour that, but
Okay, well, that's fair enough.
But it's not like they're running historic cars, though, right?
Oh, no, the R8
Well,
is the historic GTP, the historic IMSA cars.
but at Laguna apparently they've only ever run one class at a time there.
Oh, joy. What, in iRacing?
No, in real life.
next year you'll be telling me that they're going to one of those really, really short tracks. What's that one that's really tiny?
In Jupiter Falls. Oh,
Lime Rock.
there's Summit Point.
Yeah, Lime Rock. Yeah.
Summit Point has a really short track over the back. Fucking horrendous.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It's like a little
Fucking go-kart.
it's like a bean shaped type thing. I
horrible.
think. Speaking of legacy stuff or whatever, has anyone driven the updated Lotus 49 or whatever?
Oh no, I
No.
haven't. I did see the updated car, so I'm thinking I must give it a shot.
Talking about the 60s car, right?
Yeah, the really
Yeah.
old one.
The GPL one.
Yeah, have you
Actually,
tried
I-
it?
No,
Since the
no,
update?
no, I forgot all about it.
You can also run it in the wet. Apparently, it's very difficult. They
Well,
they made a point in the release notes to be like, tires back then weren't as good in the wet as new tires are,
No.
so it's very hard.
Because the one set of tyres lasted multiple hours. Not quite hard.
Plus,
contact.
they're all weather, so it's just the same
they're
tire.
treaded,
for-
yeah.
yeah.
Which is a wild concept in today's terms, right?
Yeah.
Mind
I
you,
mean,
they
they
were
could-
racing around Nürburgring, so they couldn't be on slicks.
And it's heritage. We grew up on that GPL.
I had a
That sun-
GPL. I sucked at it because I didn't have a wheel and pedals. I only
I was
had a
going to say,
joystick.
I first did it on a joystick. I tried it on the keyboard, but I thought stepping up to joystick, actually having an analog controller. I did finally get a wheel though. Hey, night time.
Wow, that wasn't subtle at all. My
Dynamic.
screen blinked into nightness.
It's not. It wasn't my worst cut over, but yeah, it was.
I think I
Yeah,
actually
it's-
looked at the black box when it happened, so I didn't notice it.
I didn't notice anything.
I thought I lost a frame, but no, the light just changed.
But I can tell all the little reflectors next to the track
just-
are all of a sudden lit up.
Lit up. Yeah.
I can see all the new textures on the tarmac now.
Oh, fuck hell. This has got so much understeer compared to the Formula 1 car.
I was getting understeer in the Formula One. Might actually be able to do a stint now. No promises though. And as we couldn't get the tyres to last a stint in the middle of the day.
Oh, really?
Well,
Well, not-
just sort of lasting a stint.
Well, 8 laps to go, the tyres were turned to shit, and we had to slow down a shit ton to not bin it, and most of the time we still binned it. But, well, I binned it.
Would it just be quicker to just pit, just take the L?
I don't think so. I think it was about a second a lap or so, it felt like.
And then it was 2 seconds.
I don't think I ever got to the point of losing 2 seconds.
When you start sliding everywhere.
This is so much more difficult to drive than the Formula 1 car.
It is a little, isn't it?
I find it funny how much people hate the Formula 1 car for like it's too hard to drive and everything, and like, this feels harder.
But it's not just steering and braking, accelerating. It's all the other knobs and knockers that you've got to manage.
Yeah, it's true.
That makes it hard to drive.
There's not that many anymore because you really can't do that much.
Yeah,
But
I
look at
get the
tonight.
feeling that they never drove the McLaren or the Williams, right? Or the Williams was easier to drive, but the McLaren was always hard in the F1.
I feel like it's all the tires. The tires in this just feel so much more sensitive to mistakes and stuff. Like honestly, I feel like the tires in this car feel like what I would imagine a Formula One
F1,
tire
yeah.
to be like, and the tires on the F1 car are kind of more what I would have expected on something. It's a bit easier to drive.
Or you might
Well, they
just
always
be
bang-
getting what you wish for with that new model. They're obviously trial and stuff in GT3s and GT4s, and then progressively rolling it out.
Yeah.
Or do they start with these things first and then the GT?
Well, I think it was this then the GTs, but I think it's all the same progression, like the same
it's the
kind
same
of
model,
changes.
just with
Yeah.
tweaks.
Yeah.
I get the feeling it's a case of who they get the most feedback from in, like, who drives what in real life. Right?
Yeah.
Like with the GT3, they got a ton of IRL GT3 and GT4 drivers feedback.
It's interesting to see how two of them have totally different feedback.
Yeah. Even like one pro will be like, yeah, iRacing tires feel, really
Right.
close and everything, and someone else will be like, nah, they're
Well,
crap.
Morad comes out and says, oh, the Porsche's shit, it's this and that, they should really get someone in. And they come out and said, well, we've got two professional drivers that we use. They're obviously getting feedback from someone. It's just whether it's their rigs, just how they drive and feel.
Well, one rig to the next can feel completely different. So does anybody have any hope of making something feel
No.
universal?
Just need Shane Van Gisbergen to test everything, right?
Well, Brody Kostecki did the
who's a ledge?
supercars, but he did the supercars.
Yeah.
The new
It was
supercar.
great at it.
I think did Scott do? I'm sure SVG has had a role in some of the past supercars. Maybe do you remember SVG joining Oz Team?
No.
No, he joined. He was going to race in the supercars in our supercars, and you know what stopped him?
What?
Gavin being a dick. Gavin saying no, he has to do what everyone else does and has to start in the in the feeder comp.
Yeah, you know what? It suddenly rang a bell. Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, Gav.
Gavin, good on you, Gav. Yeah. What a fucking little man in his fucking fortress.
Rules. Yeah.
Another Byron. No, at least Byron was powerless. Well, not that. Mind you, Gavin is still. I see. He was a Facebook friend. He still is involved somehow. Not with Oz Team anymore, I don't think. But
Yeah,
I think he had a limo company.
No, that was
It's a Dale Press.
No, Dale had the computer company. Ian
That's
didn't
right,
Ian have the. Ian had the.
Oh, was it Ian with the limos?
I'm
Yeah.
sure it was.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
And then
Dale's
he's
got
some-
the he's got like a sim
Yeah, you bought
where
computer.
he had. Yeah.
Like where you could go up and hire a sim and race like a pay to play.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, there's a walkway over there too. Oh, fancy. Caravans. I can't wait till they fucking change fuel mapping and just speed, car speed that dictates, or throttle or whatever it is. Like short shifting, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
wheel
It's
speed
throttle
and
position.
yeah.
Throttle position. I think it's purely throttle position.
Yeah. As someone who short shifts, I really want them to.
I mean, I know it was always like that. I don't know if it's changed or, like, I haven't heard any changes, but seems. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed something like that and just never mentioned it.
I mean, I know it's not fuel efficient to have the throttle wide open. Well, in a carburetor, not so sure about EFI these days, but
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Had too much to drink to be an effective driver.
I've got a
Too hydrated.
bourbon next to me, waiting to be drank.
Yeah, I've got a bourbon here.
You say that, Jay, but you're still 1.5 seconds faster than me in the same setup.
Yeah, I've done some laps ahead of you though, so
Yeah, he's driven this car before.
yeah, I don't think that.
Have you driven these GTPs? Because you did some stuff last year.
No, I only bought this to do some practice with you guys, I think, at some point last year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I did it the year before in the Cadillac, but I remember I did practice with you at Sebring briefly because the new tyre model came out and this was the only car with it.
Warwick must have had a draft or something on his lap.
Cheating, I think.
Did it while you're talking to me and everything.
See, that's how I definitely know that you were cheating.
Maybe you weren't talking to me for that lap. It's such a different car in the cooler conditions.
Really?
Yep. I got to
Yeah,
admit,
same to me.
I'm with you, Sean. I'm not feeling it much. I don't know. I'm just not sensitive enough to these cars anyway.
Like it's still got the same slidiness that I feel like just makes it difficult.
It does,
It's the same.
it does, but that one before tower, you know, that left-hander before tower?
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was short-shifting the fourth gear and still sliding out trying to hold on. While it's still slidey, it's nothing like it was previously in a 50 degree track temp.
I disagree. I still find it like I'm still managing through it to not... Like, if I push it, I just lose the rear. So I'm basically just driving it the exact same way I was in the hot. And like coming out of sunset, you'll still, like if you try and really push it flat, you'll get a little snap of oversteer. Like it all feels very much the same to me. Me. I'm struggling more with the front end. Like, I go to turn the car in and it just doesn't turn.
Formula One hang up.
I think so. I think I might be like being a little too hard on the brakes while I'm turning. Or just expecting too much from the front end.
Yeah.
Okay, gents. Head off.
Very nice to
Okay,
catch up
alright.
again.
Yeah, good to talk.
Have fun and good luck.
Cheers, mate. Take care.
Catch up, boy.
So yeah.
Distracted.
Fuck me. Can I get this front end to do what I want?
Got one job front end.
Turn the car.
Yes. Oh, 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 oh. No, it's just me looking down, find where my road is. Just shift a few things so I don't knock it over.
I'm at that stage where I've like snagged a few good corners. I reckon my deltas, my optimal's probably
Yeah.
a fair bit better than my best lap, but I just can't repeatably do it. That's where it feels like harder than the F1 car to me. It just feels much harder to sort of repeat
Yeah.
the same thing.
I think there's a lot to that. That ties into your earlier comment about how small little slides and lockups affect the car. So much. To go, I'm getting into the danger zone. Well, not quite.
Well, you got an erratic driver ahead of you for a start.
As soon as JB ran.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes.
Yeah, I'm done.
Fucking alcoholic.
No, no, it's fucking hopeless. Alright, I'm going to drown my sorrows further by playing guitar. I'll see you boys later.
See you, dude. Thanks for
See ya.
views and laps.
Yeah, yep. And you too, man. And see you, Sean. Next week, we'll get into it.
I'll be.
Alright, see you, boys. Bye.
Boy. They're all soft. Just a little slide here. I feel like as the first session back into this, I have not been kind to the tyres.
I felt like my lap times weren't really dropping off so far. I've got 13 to go. I don't know if I'm heading towards a cliff, but it feels like the colder temps are helping.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I can feel it sliding. Oh, whoa. That snapped in the middle of the apex then. Last lap I'm like, geez, it still feels good through here. Next lap.
No good.
I reckon I'd be 8 to go. Yeah, you got a chance to pull your tyres out.
Oh, don't worry, I just heated them right back up again. That corner there I felt like was my best corner before when we were doing this, and I cannot do it today.
Good.
In the dark, there's something like my marker I'm using or something's just not visible. I'm really struggling.
Good. I do that in the dark and in the light. I have to feed it on really careful through there. It really wants to slide. This is kind of scaring me, I must admit. That's better. Must be a bump. If you hit gas on the bump, it's not good.
You still went faster than me that lap though, so...
Yeah.
So your tyres can't be suffering too much.
No. Definitely not in comparison to earlier. But there's definitely some warnings that tells me, hey, just because it's cooler doesn't mean you can abuse me more. find the messages. I think sometimes I might drive a little lazier when there's more grip, and then by doing that for 20 laps, I get caught out when the grip starts to go away. Like leaning on the grip rather than cornering properly. Oh, is it warmed up now?
So once I change my graphics settings and actually get a smooth frame rate, I'll be even quicker.
I'd like to be able to just deny that 100%. Oh, I haven't been using the DRS, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. That's just too aggressive. There's nothing more than just releasing and turning too aggressive. That's what I mean by being lazy. So rather than just being smooth and not turn the wheel as hard.
But there you go. I gave you a bit of motivation. You finally went faster than your previous best.
Well, that's exactly what it was, is as you started to go, I'm faster. Fuck, concentrate on the road. I was forced to drive a little bit more aggressive. Then I spilled my bourbon. We got left 5 laps. Alright, I'm just gonna have to wait 5 laps to have a drink.
Oh, fucking hell.
Go round. You did.
Yeah.
I only did a little slide.
It's because my frame rate is so low there.
Ah, it is actually. I get a dip in that corner. wonder what it's like through there. I'm getting 200 frames at the moment. 205. 200. 195.
I get 90 out the back here. Oh, it's just under 90, which is really annoying because it's very obvious that it's just off the refresh rate. Over this side, it's smooth. Oh, it does, yeah. Oh, drop to 82 there.
I dropped to 190. 179, 180. But it feels stuttery. It doesn't, like, there's no way I'm seeing that smoothness.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It could just be the fact I'm running fucking OBS too.
I'm dropping to like 75, 80 through there, and it's very noticeable.
Oh, 345, just talent. might have one more flying lap or what place.
I've got just shy of 5 more.
Oh really? I thought you pitted way after.
No.
Pretty sure we pitted. Shane, best first sector.
I'm struggling with the rear, slipping quite a bit.
Told you.
That fast left-hander before tower, I feel like used to be a much more promising sort of overtaking spot for the GT cars because we could just flat out around them, and now it's like it's just such a dicey corner. There's no way you're going to be overtaking cars through there.
Holy shit! Mate, there might be something with the brake bias on low fuel. Holy shit. Oh man. I'm taking a full service, I presume, so I'll come out. As I build up my warm tires.
Yeah, you'll be faster after 2 laps.
I hope so.
Do you know what the gap was when you pitted?
3, 4, was it 4? 5 to 4, I think. Exiting pits. Watching a Porsche. If my brain can slow down.
I don't know if there's any room for your brain to go slower.
I like to drive fast. Going to the overcut. Not worrying the apexes at all.
I think if you pitted 1 lap later, the overcut would be effective, just because of the cold tyre speed. But I think waiting 2 or 3 laps is going to be too long for an overcut.
Yeah. I think you're right. Fucking hell.
Starting my last lap.
Yeah, I'm not getting that tire grip working yet.
Interesting.
Anything, I still think you're going faster than me.
I think I am. But when I come out of the pits, I'm going to be on Stone Cold tires. So maybe it is effective. Just oh, fucking hell. I mean, I'm kind of just been matching close to my optimal every lap as long as I don't make a mistake. Like I just did.
I ran off the track a few times, thinking my tyres were better than they were. I was still trying to hustle.
Oh my god, my in lap is fucking atrocious. I've lost 2 seconds. The 2 seconds has just been 2 pretty minor mistakes.
Yeah, it doesn't take anything.
I've been smashing out pretty consistent laps all fucking stint, and just this lap, it's all gone to shit. Yeah, lost 2 seconds in that lap, which really ruins the my little overcut I had going. Oh, fuck it out. Oh, I'm sputtering down the pit lane. Fuck. I didn't realize I was that close on fuel.
Yeah, I think you got that extra lap where I was
Yeah.
the S's before the back straight.
Correct.
Just an extra lap on shitty tyres. I was doing really well the first half of the lap, and then totally fucking let it go.
Damn. Oh, and Luke's on the fucking track. Trying to get out of the pits too fast. If I hadn't lost that 2 seconds on that last lap, I would have been coming out right near you, I reckon.
Yeah,
But I would have
a
been
lot tighter.
dropping time. I think I would have come out right behind you, like pulled in right behind you into turn 2, and then I would have just been dropping away on the cold tires.
Hard to pass.
But
though.
that's still like a 4-second gain.
Well, I was still making the same sorts of mistakes.
Yeah,
Like
true.
with the front tyres, or with all the cold tyres, the balance changed. And I'd sort of go to an apex. I feel like I'd get into the corner fine, and I'd sort of get on the gas, and then just
Oh yeah, just plowed straight through the fucking hairpin. So yeah, I might have come out right behind you, whoop, and then I've just fucking looped it. I thought this thing had traction control. I just floored it in a straight line out of the hairpin, and it just went around. Just not even taking a corner.
wait, why would you
Um,
do that? Oh, you pulled up.
I hit the wall. Yeah, getting used to that outlap is going to be important. 'Cause yeah, I think in that overcut, I gained theoretically enough to close that gap, but then once I come out on cold tires
Yeah.
and do 2 or 3 laps, I'm going to be back 4 seconds behind again. Like it'll all just sort of, unless I get track position and it
yeah.
can block you, it
Track
basically
position.
doesn't matter.
Back position's the key.
Yeah, but you've got to have track position with enough time to get like a lap in. If they get up your ass sort of at the end of your first lap, you're probably good. But if they're up your ass at the start of your out lap, they're just going to pass you.
Yep. Into the hairpin. I think you keep
Yeah.
them through till about turn 5.
Yeah. But yeah, track position would be important as long as it's just in the right way.
Oh, you.
That was cool. I actually didn't expect to do a whole stint, so that's all right.
Fuck.
Yeah, 9:41.
Way
That's a lot
past
of driving.
Yeah, this is the one that counts.
Yeah. I was honestly itching to get back in the sim after
Oh yeah.
a week and a 2 weeks away. It's probably, I'm not like a huge travel person. Like I don't really have that like travel bug of wanting to like always be going places.
Good because it's cheaper. My wife seems
Yeah.
to have caught that recently.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But also like I've had this conversation with other people and like realized this. It's just like I like enjoying my life every day. I don't want to like I've met people where they're like oh, I'm just like planning my next holiday. They do their holiday, and at the end of that they're like, cool, I just need to start planning my next holiday. Like that's all they look forward to. I'm like, I just like being at home. I have some pretty fucking cool toys and some pretty fun hobbies. And so, like, if I'm away traveling, I'm not doing all the fun shit that I like doing.
that's with me. Yeah, can't say so. Yeah,
You what?
I can't say too loud, yes, but Mrs. doesn't have a hobby, so.
Yeah.
I sit around with all my cool toys, and I'm like, I don't want to leave the house. Like, bring on COVID.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it. I'd have it again. Hit petrol shortage. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going anywhere. Fucking happy days, mate. But yeah, then went overseas, and I'm like, if I don't go, then I'll just fucking miss out. I should turn this off. Let's I can't turn this off. But yeah, I'm 100% with you. I am just happy to sit home and veg, which is great if your partner's thinking the same thing, but she's not. Get her a hobby. Get her a simulator or something. I don't know.
I think that's the key thing. I think people who travel is different. People have different interests, and some people are going to be more into it than me, and that's fine. But I think a lot of people just don't have a hobby, like they haven't found that thing that they just can really get into at home.
Yep, it sucks when you got more than one. Drop one. I want to get it. I haven't played golf for 20 years. I want to get out and start playing golf. Or tennis, or both. But yeah.
I've had a few like iRacing, like sim racing, but iRacing has sort of like taken hold and stuck. I'm like, cool. I guess this is a long-term thing. I think cycling has sort of become that as well. Last few years, I feel like that'll be another one that I just sort of stick with. My woodworking, I've sort of like I come in and out of. I don't really like want to do it as much. I get sort of burnt out on it as well, like because it's just difficult. And like my sister's partner has got a go-kart, and he's doing like a amateur go-kart series, and he's like, come do it with me. And it's like,
you should.
Yeah, if it's affordable, if I didn't already have all these other things I was doing, and it's just like I can't fit it in. Like I'd have to like quit cycling and divert that.
Yeah, that's okay.
To do it.
Do that. I will do it. It's a problem I have with go-karting is I have to purchase it 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So kind of wait until they can fund their own go-karting. But that was
they're adults. They can do that now.
Their own problem.
Well, that's their problem. I think the time is one major issue, and the other major issue is storage/transportation. I don't really have that solved.
No. No, definitely not. Even for me, that's an issue. Like the shape of the block means I don't have anywhere like down the side. Very tight. I don't have any room to get. I've got a person width down the side. Sort of thing. No trailer size down the side, so it's just the front. And there's no room in the front. I hear you on that front. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And even like I was I've been sort of looking at that. This new game, Crimson Desert, just came out. I've decided not to buy it after I was sort of geeing myself up, like big new open world. And then after watching some of the reviews that kind of were just like, it's a bit generic, and not so much story, it's just lots of sort of open world, typical gameplay. And I was like, you know what? I don't have tens of hours to burn on a game that I think's just average. Like I have too much other stuff that I'd rather do. So I'm not going to play it.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that with games. I don't have. There's all these games I'd love to buy. But the reality is I don't have the time to play any of them.
Yeah.
Like, my 2 games are Tarkov and Iris. Like, I literally don't have the time for anything else. Which is a shame, because I'd love to play more, but ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, I don't know people. I don't understand how people who are scared to retire because they're too worried about not finding anything to do. Like, how is that possible? Even if I'm happy to veg. Like, I'm so happy to veg and not go to work. I wanted to get into. I wanted to. Oh yeah. Guy. Yes. Yeah, I meant more like lotto wins and stuff. Like, I'm happy to do nothing. I mean, same. Need to do something. Get a hobby. I'll be playing golf, sim racing, Tarkov. I want to get into model. I want to paint model cars. I started it, but I'm having trouble finding custom colours and getting that to work. And the motivation was to help Marcus with the project, and that fell through. That he basically wasn't allowed to do it, and then the frustration of getting nowhere and not having a driver killed that. But I want to paint cars, so I want to buy model cars, strip them back, and paint out. Basically, the team liveries on them, custom things. I could probably do this car. I could probably use a Ferrari red, a red kite, but the custom Donut Life colour is fucking killing me. I can get it. Basically, all I can do to get custom paint is get house paint. And trying to get that through a gun has been challenging. Because I'm not getting anything out of the gun. It is, but yeah, I don't have time to sit there and all the facilities really to play with it. So I don't know. So it's sitting there, but yeah, plenty of stuff you could do. Get a fucking hobby. I reckon I'm talking to myself in here. Just all my scenes and stuff. Gotta figure out all this. What are you? Your disco audio. You're not in here. Oh, yes you are. You are. Alright. Gotta put you. So when I watch this video back tomorrow, it'll be just me talking to myself. Okay, I've added you now.
Your favourite.
Yeah, you're there. I don't know. I say some really funny shit and then crickets because there's no audio. Okay, so we had a panic a few days ago. We thought it was this weekend.
Next weekend.
Sean won't talk to me if I pull out this one.
I mean, you're right.
I'm locked in. I've had no motivation to do iRacing lately. I've got to get out and do more of it. This week we're on it, boys. On it.
Yeah. Well, I got to practice F1 and this. Though I think I was a little bit worried. I was like, fuck, I've missed the first 2 weeks. And I, haven't done it since last year. But getting in it at Suzuka didn't take long to sort of get myself back up to speed.
Ride a bike. Ride a bike.
This car's much harder. The Formula 1 car is sort of... feels like my bread and butter now. It's like I can just drive it.
I am concerned that once these new changes go in, it will become more like this car, harder to drive.
I suspect it will. I feel like these tires, I'm guessing, are more realistic.
Well, we're told that.
They feel more dynamic. Like there's
I just
more.
feel like they need
There's
to
a lot
tweak
more
the
going on.
values. Like this whole idea that such a small slide can affect it so long, I can't fathom it.
I'm not sure. It's hard to know because like I guess like I don't drive a car on race tires at try to like stay at the limit. Like it really does. I feel like it really raises the skill ceiling, which is good for people who are better than us and not so good for us.
I think it puts more importance on things like force feedback settings.
Yeah.
Because you've heard me complain, past constructive feedback on a lack of feel in these cars, and it's incredibly frustrating to go from being able to drive a car to not having any feel. The thing about sim racing in general is it's becoming more about equipment and settings and setups and everything else off the track, which is what's made sim racing really enjoyable, is that you didn't have that equipment problem. Everybody had equal equipment, essentially. No faster cars, but it's just get in and drive type stuff. But now with sim racing at the level it is and the hardware at the level it is, it's becoming more and more about off-track stuff these days. And I don't know, I'm hoping maybe I need to play with force feedback or something to try and get a feel for the car again.
We have pretty high level gear. I think if our gear can't do it, it's...
No, it's not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying that to get the most out of it, you need to tune it properly.
Yeah.
You can't just open the box and go, ta-da! Here's an expensive bit of kit, but man, you need a fucking degree to tune it properly.
Yeah. I mean, it should... Like people who have it tuned properly should just be able to pass their settings on. If you get those settings, it should just be the same.
And is it unique to person, to setup to setup? I mean, there is still an iRacing force feedback mod plugin floating around that people swear by. Like,
I've seen a few comments now on Reddit of people saying they don't use it anymore. Like I think, I don't know. But it also depends, like, because iRacing tries to simulate like the steering column, not necessarily like maximum information in the wheel.
But I think you have to. This is this fine line, a line between sim, and it affects first-person shooters and other games in general. Doesn't matter how realistic you want it to be. At some point, you have to give a concession to the fact that you're on a computer screen. You don't have the feel and peripheral vision that you do in real life. You can't go, but it's realistic. Yep, realistically, I don't have a fucking box on my head with a little slit out the front and only able to see directly in front of me and not to the side. There are certain concessions I think you need to give, and I think if you don't have any G-force, you've got to give the player feedback through force feedback. So whether it is, oh my god, it's not the simulation. I'm sorry, but there are certain parts of it, maybe not this, maybe this, where you have to give a concession. Unless we get a big motion rig. $200,000 motion rig.
One should come with every iRacing sub.
I think so.
Yeah. You sign up for iRacing, they ship you all the gear that you need, and you're done.
Yep. I approve of this. 100%. I don't know, maybe we need to revisit iRacing fucking settings, I don't know.
You have made me think, like, we set up our wheels a while ago, and like, these cars and tires behave way differently to what we sort of set our wheels up with. So it could be that we need to go back now with these new cars and new tires and play with the wheel settings again. Like maybe we do need to do something different.
A week before a back-end race like this is probably a good time to do it. I think.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think we should probably wait till we should probably finish all of our practice Friday night. Make sure our settings are good. Play with them a bit.
Yeah.
And then I think that would be ideal.
At least we you, me, and JB have got the same wheel. Jacob's got a different wheel to Marcus, who has a different wheel to me. Right, Jacob's dialed in. Like whatever he's got, he's absolutely dialed in. Now I don't know if my pedals are just aging or if it's just an excuse.
I periodically sort of disassemble the pedals and clean them all off and put new grease on them. And when I was driving the F1 earlier, I was feeling my brake pedal being a little sticky. Like it's not. It's like I'm not applying smoothly. It's going sort of click, click, click down.
Yeah, I get that all the time. I don't say.
And it's a small feeling. It's not like it's a dramatic one, but it's there. And so I think it's probably been since the start of last year since I last did it. So I was going to do that this afternoon, but I ended up getting back on. So maybe tomorrow I'll do that again. It doesn't take that long. I am at the point of being like, I've wanted new pedals for ages and always sort of been like, well, my pedals are pretty good, so it's not really a big deal. But I'm on the verge of buying a new set of pedals.
I nearly pulled the trigger.
There's a lot of options now. For a while, I feel like the Husingvelds were like
they were
standard. And now there's a lot of competition, but I'm still not sure if I want to get something else or just go with those because they're sort of...
There's cheaty pedals now. There's cheaty pedals with traction control built into the clutch, so you just dump the clutch and it launches perfectly for you.
But don't they have to get like wheel slip information from the sim?
I don't know. There's a video 6 months ago.
I don't want that. I don't know. In my head, I'm sort of like, the Husingvelds have been around for ages, so maybe they're a little outdated and some other new ones might actually be better.
Yeah,
but I also...
They do rest in their laurels, I think, sometimes when you're that far in front. Yeah.
Because they haven't changed. I'm not going to get the Ultimates. I was just looking at the Sprints, the mid-tier one. Because the Ultimates are like twice the price. I don't want to spend $2,000 on pedals.
Yeah, but it's... You're going to have them for fucking a decade or more.
Yeah. True. Yeah. When these ones are... I'll probably re-grease these ones and go, no, they feel fine.
I don't know. I just... not dialed in. I am lacking feel in brakes. The brakes... I've gone ultra stiff in the stiffness you need to brake and bled that off. I don't know.
I would be interested in, after this race, jumping back in this car or in the GT3s or something and playing with wheel settings again to see if we can find something. Because I am now interested to see if, we have our wheel settings, like the SimMagic settings, dialed into an old car. I think I've also just got my F1 preset enabled, which I just use for everything because I never bother changing it, but I think it's probably not ideal.
Yeah, but I want to be changing fucking
Yeah, but if it's the difference between because the cars feel so different, right? The tires behave so differently. Maybe if you want that feel, you just gotta run different settings because they're so dramatically different.
Dennis does.
I think he does. Yeah.
Wait for it to be updated when you cars come.
I've never bothered using profile for every car, but I feel like between this and the GT3s, I reckon probably are about similar because they use I think basically the same tire model. But this and the Formula 1 are going to be very different.
For now. Oh.
I'm going to leave it the same for this race because that would be insanity.
I don't even know what to change.
I think it'd just have to be let's just change this to this and just drive the car, see what happens. I feel like it takes a while, but you got to just play with settings, I think, at some point.
Here's somebody telling me this gives road feedback, blah blah.
There also might be there's the like official Discord for Sim Magic. I think people do talk about settings and stuff in there, so there might be some updated advice.
I won't look.